Hi, and welcome to Redtail Sorento's third vlog. We'll pick up where we left off in our last vlog with our training trip to Ocala. My purpose with that trip was to take advantage of the area's many schooling venues. I wanted to get Bruno out to see as much cross-country as I could. He handled the whole trip super well, and we achieved our goals, ending the trip with a really confident and brave young horse. Here's a couple of videos from our schooling in Florida. This was his first time jumping at this particular farm and his first time seeing these couple of jumps. He handles the new atmosphere and the new jumps like a professional. And this was his first full grid. And it was going down the hill. The brakes and the steering maybe are sometimes still questionable, but he is super game and loves to try new things. He was a real pleasure to work with. He was also a little unimpressed with that last oxer that was about 1 meter, which is always really exciting as a rider. We had some dressage lessons. We worked on teaching him some connection to the bridle and moving forward correctly. The dressage is a little boring. This is how I school him through the water. This is how I school all the young horses through the water. I try to keep them moving, keep them forward. And we'll just go into the water in multiple different places so he sees different entrances, and I started the trot just to help him kind of think about where he's going and focus. A lot of times, taking a young horse schooling, they're in this huge field full of all these things they've never seen before, with strange horses they've never seen before, and it's really easy for them to get super distracted and struggle to focus on the specific task or jump that you're pointing them at. Forward is not an issue for Bruno. He is, as he's learning and gaining some confidence here on the cross country, forward is his favorite option. So I don't want to curtail that too much. So as he's gaining in confidence, I start to let him go a little bit more forward. While banks into water may not have been his favorite, he certainly did them with style, as he does a lot of things in his life. When we got home, we made use of our new cross-country field in Tennessee. The hills were awesome. Compared to Florida, he hadn't had to practice balancing up and down the hills. It's a good opportunity for a nice gallop. I included this video because this just goes to show you may have a lovely, lovely young horse and they still do some typical young horse things. I think I even giggled in the moment. We went to our first schooling dressage show, and overall it was a good learning experience. This was our next dressage learning experience. We went to another schooling show. This was at Chattahoochee in Georgia, and I think this is his third schooling dressage test. And we're just working now with some of those connection issues that we were working on in Florida still, trying to find a bit that Bruno likes, and trying to decide a little bit if, his connection issue is a lack of understanding how to accept the bridle and accept the bit, or if he really is upset about the particular bit in his mouth. So we've been experimenting a little bit with what suits him the best, and how to best communicate with him. I was super pleased with this test. He was obedient, he was respectful, he was lovely, but obviously cross country is actually his favorite. He's gaining in confidence, and he's been a lot of fun. We're going to continue working on his dressage and getting him out to see the world. He's going to go on a little summer vacation, and then we'll pick back up with him in the fall.